My purpose in life is to play music. I started to play the guitar at 4 years old. I was the baby of 5 brothers, and their music was very prominent in the household. I was raised up in a church, and the love of the music began to start then. My brothers finding out that I wanted to be involved with music, and they began to show me the do's and don'ts and began to mentor me. Picking up the guitar at 4 was very, very simple, very easy. It just came very natural, and picking it up like the opposite way of what people normally would pick it up in was very normal as well. Mind you, I write right-handed and play left-handed, so there's some ambidextry type of stuff happening there, but it always was, there. I think the music gene was already there and embedded once I came in the world. So it definitely is a trait that was passed on, all the way from my grandfather and grandmother and mother and uncles and aunties, and it's music involved in a lot of people's lives in my family. So it came quite easy. And, once I began to get turned on by my brother through other inspirations and influences such as Stevie Ray, Hendrix, Robin Trower, Clapton, Eric Johnson, people like that, Frank Marino, Muddy Waters, Albert King, Wes Montgomery, different facets of different people. Then that's when the heavy woodshedding began to start, because I was fascinated and I was inspired. It would be night after night and day after day, woodshedding on what I thought that was some of the best stuff that I ever heard. I would say by 8, 9, 10 years old, I knew that this was what I wanted to do. And short of that, I actually wanted to be a truck driver like my father was. And, this kind of popped up. We did this Battle of the Bands show in Memphis, Tennessee. And I was about 12 or 13 at the time. And we got like 3rd place some kind of way. And everybody thought we should have got 1st place. We skipped a year and came back the next following year, and we won both days. So in that group of judges, there was a producer that was one of the judges, and he came to us before the announcement of who won and said, win, lose, or draw, I want to sign you guys to a production deal. And at 15, that's how it came. And before I knew it, it was 13 major record labels and, writing songs, and in the studio we went. It was all overwhelming, but it was really something that I wanted to do. Meanwhile, at the same time, I was a very active member in my high school marching band. So I would be at school till about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening at marching band rehearsal, and then I would leave there and go to the studio and record all night. So touring was kind of tedious because we tour on the weekends, and I'd be back in school on Monday for school until the summer came. Just on a whim, I, tried some cocaine at one time, and, I lied about it and said I'd been doing it before because the person that I asked for it from said, man, you don't do this. And then I said, yes, I do. I've been doing it already, but I was lying. So I think that was one of the worst decisions I ever made. But then, everything happens how it happens. At that point in time, with the second record, the record company president at the time, and I was somewhat devastated. So it made it that much more easier for me to get drawn into a dark world, because the label president, after recording the second record, he said that he didn't like it, go back in and record it again. So at 17 years old, I was kind of heartbroken that after all this hard work that had been put into it, the guy flew us to New York just to tell us, I want to tell you in your face to record it over again. So from there, I began to hanging out in the street life, and and things began to escalate.